NASA has announced that for the first time it has discovered all the building blocks of DNA in meteorites, and the building blocks have been deposited on Earth's surface by meteorites. Nucleobases are biological compounds which are the fundamental building blocks of both DNA and RNA. Previous efforts to locate life's building blocks within meteorites had not been successful because researchers were only able to find 3 of the 5 nucleobases that make up DNA and RNA. Now, a new approach led by a team of NASA and international scientists say they have found the remaining 2 elusive nucleobases. With this exciting discovery, scientists are now saying that the building blocks for all life on Earth can be created in space and need not originate on Earth. Because meteorites represent leftover materials from the formation of the solar system, the key components for life, including nucleobases, could be widespread in the cosmos. Between 3.8 to 4.5 billion years ago, large numbers of meteorites rained down on Earth at the time when primitive life was forming. The heavy bombardment would have dropped large amounts of meteorite material to the surface on planets like Earth and Mars. Researchers had already discovered that not only amino acids, but also peptide chains can form in space. Peptides are chains of individual simple organic molecules, often referred to as the building blocks of life. Previous theories had proposed that amino acids carried aboard comets and meteors seeded Earth early in its formation. Then the conversion of those acids into peptides happened after their arrival, not before. Research, however, later showed that this conversion can also occur in the harsh conditions of space. Now, this latest announcement from NASA that all of the components of DNA and RNA have been found in meteorites as well, potentially changes the discussion about the true origin of life. To reach this eye-opening conclusion, scientists used a new method and a new set of analytical tools to detect the elusive nucleobases. Previous methods saw researchers grind up pieces of meteorites into dust. When researchers used a hot formic acid extraction method to extract the molecules from the meteorite dust, they found some, but not all, of the nucleobases that make up DNA and RNA. Specifically, they had been missing cytosine and thymine, which researchers believe may have been destroyed due to their fragile nature by the bath of hot formic acid, which is highly reactive. The new improved method used a milder extraction method, a new high-resolution method, and a new high-resolution mass spectroscopy technique to quantify nucleobases down to parts per trillion. Liquid chromatography was also used to identify structural isomers of nucleobases. The improved approach paid off and finally revealed the final 2 nucleobases. Similar concentrations of nucleobases in the meteorites were also synthesized in laboratory experiments simulating photochemical reactions in the interstellar medium, providing additional evidence that nucleobases can be formed in space. Following the discovery of complex peptide chains forming in space rather than here on Earth, this new evidence showing all 5 of the components of DNA and RNA can also form in space seemingly nudges the argument forward that life may indeed have an extraterrestrial origin. The finding confirms that the molecular selection involved in the origins of life took place on Earth and not before. It also confirms that the same hypothesis seems valid for amino acids. Over 90 amino acids have been found in meteorites, while biological organisms employ 21 of them, suggesting that there was extraterrestrial delivery of a broad range of organic molecules. As more and more of life's raw materials are discovered in objects from space, the possibility of life springing forth wherever the right chemistry is present becomes more likely. Also, based on lab experiments and models, it is suggested that the composition of early Earth's atmosphere was too oxidizing to readily form nucleobases by natural processes. Therefore, meteorite delivery of nucleobases to the Earth would have provided a source of nucleobases for the emergence of life.